back to the Real World Morning Show.
We are your hosts, Nicole and Jasmine.
So today, our next guest needs no introduction, but we'll give him one because nobody really knows who he is.
Known throughout his whole music career as Michaels Knowles,
and throughout his photography career as JonnyPink. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here today.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here today. Glad to be anywhere.
So, where does the name John Michaels Knowles come from?
Well, that came from my parents, and I use it because it sounds pretentious for music, and that's why I used it.
Okay.
Great idea. And JonnyPink?
JonnyPink, when I was in my early 20s, I had a really long beard. I had bleached white, and then I dyed it bright pink, and one of my friends looked at me and said, "Hey, JonnyPink," and I think my daughter may remember that one.
It just stuck, huh?
It stuck, and I liked it. I've used it professionally as well for photography.
Okay, that sounds nice. So tell us a little about this next music video, All Things Must Die. It sounds kind of negative.
It's not. It's not really at all. It's about knowing when to stop. You keep doing the same thing over and over, and eventually you just have to move on. As Kenny Rogers said, know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. It's not negative at all.
Okay. And you've learned when to hold and fold them.
Absolutely. And it's time to just move on.
And the musicians you have playing on this song?
This song, I have, Jeff Stella is a good friend of mine. I have known him again since my early 20s, and he plays bass on all my stuff, lives in Nashville. It's really cool with today's stuff because you can email it back and forth. I send him a track, he sends me something back, I drop it in. And the guitar player that I have on this is Palmeri. Again, someone I played with in my early 20s, wrote a lot of songs with. We were great at collaborating together, and it's really cool to still be working with him. One of the co-writers on this one as well.
Okay, great. And so who mixes your music?
I do. There's a fly in your studio. I do, actually. When I was growing up and everything was recorded on 2-inch or on tape, when I'd listen to it in headphones, you could climb into the music. You'd have something coming from here and something coming from here, and it was always amazing. But I don't hear that so much in today's music. So when I mix it, I put things way off to the side and way over here and over there so that when I listen to it, it's the way I want to hear it. I can climb into it. And that's what I do with everything that I record.
We'll be sure to envision that when we're listening.
Awesome.
Envision. What a great word. You were touring and playing live up until a few years ago. Any plans on live performances again?
No, I don't think so. I miss the interaction directly with the crowd. To be able to control it and be a front man and be a performer and just be goofy. I was the class clown up on stage. But I really am enjoying just creating my music for the internet at this point and releasing it out there.
That's always an audience on the internet. So
absolutely.
That is the future.
And so your fans on the internet or anywhere else, how can they get a hold of you?
I've got my email listed. Well, it's going to be right here. See, right here. And if you want to find any of my music, go to Spotify, go to any of the major streaming stations, Apple, Facebook. I think I have it pretty much everywhere. And you can download any of my old stuff, any of my new stuff, and it's just a lot of fun.
Okay, well, let's get into it. This is the world premiere of All Things Must Die.
Listen to me, people. The words of truth that I've found to be untrue. When you've worked so hard and still can't find the door. Someday, all things, they must die. Understand, oh yeah. It's hard to believe that we've drifted so far. Now it's time
Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, you can find it on Spotify or any other music streaming platform, as well as his other music on there too.
Maybe share it and help him out a little bit.
Yeah, you might need it.
Up next, we have another Who the Heck Has This Been?